What you looking at me like that for? What, man? Come on, you just drove down here? Yeah.
Why did you want to tell this particular story about your life, or where part of your life?
Yeah, you know, so Terrell McCraney, the playwright, wrote the source material in Moonlight, Black Boys Look Blue. And when I read it, I hadn't seen anything that was set in this community I grew up in, certainly nothing as viscerally as the piece Terrell had created. And as a visual storyteller, you know, I've been having these conversations with Mike. I think when you go home, you start to see things that no one else can see. Either because they're tied to a memory or they're tied to dreams you've had that are rooted in this place. And I just thought that there was a way to create something that just went even beyond what was on the page and what was beyond in the source material, because it kind of reached back into these things that are at the foundation of me and Terrell as human beings.
Why did you decide to cast it in that particular way?
Yeah, you know, the movie's inherently intersectional. You know, there's so many things going on with this character, Chiron, and also with the character, Kevin. And one of those sections, to me, is this commentary on how the world is affecting these young men from where, in the neighborhood Terrell and I are from. And so I think, you know, when we advance to the next chapter, the world has shaped the character into a different person. So I thought we will cast different people to play the same person, to show, you know, how radically altered these young men's psyches can become.
Who is you, Chiron?
Ashton, how did this come about for you, this role here?
I got the script sent to me and just fell in love with the script and the writing and the characters within the script. Met with Barry a couple times and me and him vibed it out, and the rest is history, man.
What about you, Trevante? You're in the last sequence here, and it's so powerful too. But how did this come about for you?
Actually, I had to lose so much weight because in the first audition, Barry was like, bruh, you are big. And I went in with, I guess, a tank top. And Barry was like, do you have another shirt in the car? Because the casting is not. And so thankfully I did.
What was it like for you making your first movie here, playing this role?
Making my first movie was amazing. Not just to be in it, but to see it and for everybody to come and support it.
What happened, Chiron? Why you didn't come home like you're supposed to? Huh? And who is you?
Nobody. I found him yesterday. Found him in a hole on 15.
He's such a special kid, as you can see. Yes, I recall it all. And it was so amazing to get to work with someone so pure and honest and curious as the young Alex Hibbert. And then on the flip side, get to work with someone so seasoned and powerful as Naomi. So just the experience.
And Juan's a tricky part because he's a drug dealer. He can be kind of menacing, but he's a very caring person, and we see both those sides of him. Very three-dimensional kind of character to play.
Yeah, because we all are, all of us, you know. And I think we just need to do in different genres, not just this world per se, but I think we always have to. Stories are going to have the best opportunity and the most impact when we approach these characters in a way where we treat them as human and approach them from the inside out and expect them to be multidimensional. So yes, Juan is a human.
You're my only. I'm your only. No. You gonna listen.
To who, Ma? Huh?
A harrowing portrayal of someone who is addicted to drugs and but still trying to keep her life together. Talk about this experience for you in doing this film.
Well, it was an incredible experience, actually, because it was such a journey of self-discovery. Because I think I went into it with all these presumptions about what it means to be an addict, what it means to be abusive to yourself as well as your child, you know. And I had a lot of judgment, I think, and it wasn't actually until I was able to let go of that judgment and really ask the character to reveal herself to me and tell me her story as she saw it that I learned that addiction meant something completely different to what I initially thought. It's really about a desire to escape pain. And I had to really delve into Paula's pain and understand her suffering, to have compassion for her in order to be able to play her.